Yep. Yeah, I see people get put off when they see that something's already been invented and maybe they've got a slightly different version of the item or something like that, and they'll either just pirate out because they don't, they can't be bothered, or they think, oh, whatever, I don't care, and it shouldn't be like this, and I don't like those rules or whatever. But it's like, man, there's lots of rules we don't like, but that doesn't mean to say that that's not how the industry works. It's not what you should be doing. You don't want to get in trouble because it's just not worth the hassle. I really like this 3D printing industry, really. People think I'm, hating on it because I spot all these problems or point them out, or, I'm constantly on the case of some of these companies that have stopped operating for whatever reason, and I'm just, chasing them the whole time, trying to get them to, what's going on, when are you going to resume, we got money to make, bills to pay, clients to, um, sort out. Like in the last 2021, there was, for 12 months, there has been no operational websites anywhere on the planet. And like I coached lots of different sites to how these things work, because a lot of sites start up and they're fairly new. It'd be surprising that how little they know. Some of them don't understand that who invents something first is relevant. I've had that with sites, and it's terrifying to think that they don't even know if somebody's totally pirating stuff out. And I've talked to them about who does something first is the owner, and then the other guy there is a pirate, and they're like, oh, well, they didn't understand that, the date of invention of the original first owner has any meaning whatsoever. So you've really got to watch these sites, because a lot of them actually have no idea what they're doing. And I've coached some of them to improve them, and some of them have come a long way. CG Trader, they're a great site. They've got great customer support. I've given them all sorts of advice on different stuff and things. And there's a couple of things they don't do. They don't do license transfers where you change ownership of the 3D print license within the site, for example. So let's say this is something I used to do at other sites like Thingiverse, for example. I used to do it there, and as I say, all the sites in the world have been down for 12 months, and you might think, oh, they're still there, I can still see them, I can still upload stuff, I can still download stuff, but that doesn't tell you the full story. Whether the migrates are working, whether the transfers are working, whether the migrates have the correct date of invention when it gets to where it's going, because there are none that work. I've worked with Cults 3D, and they actually can and have done it for me. And I did a test little chocolate minnow, I think it was, because I usually license some nothing little thing to test the waters, and they did that correctly, and the license went from Thingiverse to them, and then I requested the date match so that the upload date at Cult 3D matched the original prior upload date that was originally at Thingiverse. And so yes, the chocolate minnow date was correctly changed and the license transferred correctly. Now that is so critical, and people migrate their things from Thingiverse to Cults 3D. They're told that Cults 3D want exclusive ownership, sort of, or they want you exclusively on their site, not on Thingiverse. So they ask you to take down your originals from Thingiverse. But what is so critical and people overlook is that you have to get the date matched by request, because they only do it on request. It doesn't happen automatically, because see, they have this automatic migrate, and people think, oh yeah, it automatically migrated, so now I can delete the version at Thingiverse, and that will allow me to start selling the files at Cults 3D, because that's what they say. You have to delete the original from Thingiverse, then you can sell STL copies or whatever it is that they'll let you sell from Cults 3D. But here's the danger. Now, I've seen a young guy who had a whole lot of inventions at Thingiverse. He migrated to Cults 3D. He didn't know or understand the critical nature of the date of invention and how critical it is to be the first inventor of something, because everyone else, second, third, and everybody else is sort of nobody really, because they're toast. They're supposed to come down. They shouldn't be there. Now, he didn't request a date match. He moved all his things across. And now, unfortunately, he has to recheck all his licenses now. He may have lost all his inventions permanently from his name. He's going to have to delete them possibly, because if someone else has uploaded that file or invented that thing between the time when it was originally invented at Thingiverse and when he migrated it to Cults 3D, let's say someone invented it halfway in that time, and so therefore when he deletes it from Thingiverse, his date at Cults 3D is after some other dude, and so he becomes second place, and so therefore he's become a pirate. You know, he could be giving away, let's say his thing that he moved was free, and now he's giving everyone away, he's giving away rights for others to produce and sell that item, when technically someone else has the prior date to him, so they own it now and he doesn't, and suddenly he actually on paper has become a pirate, and he is enabling other pirates. And the catastrophic nature about how badly that can go wrong, and people don't understand that, and so you've really got to watch that. And man, this video's cranked up to 7 minutes already, so I'm going to have to probably stop and have another crack at it. So okay, I'll be back soon. See you later.